Hi everyone, well I've got a cooking video tonight. We're out camping, we're on some river, I think it's the Yass River, and a beautiful little spot. It's just near the Oval in Yass, and I'll have a video about it, or it'll be included in another video that I've put up. Probably just won't be specifically about this little camp spot, but make sure you like and subscribe and hit the notifications if you still do that, if that's still a thing. And you'll be able to catch up with all our content and find out where we're actually traveling on this little bit of a road trip we're doing. But tonight we're going to be cooking up pizza, and I reckon this is one of the simplest and easiest pizza recipes that anyone can do. You can do it in a camp oven, you can do it on a Cobb, which is what I'm going to be doing it on tonight, on my little LPG gas Cobb, and camp oven, air fryer, whatever heating device you've got, whether you've got a Weber, doesn't matter what it is, as long as you can heat up the pizza stone, keep the heat in, you'll be able to cook this pizza up because it's really simple. I'm actually going to be using the Horizon Touring pizza trays to do this one, and I've got a few ingredients here. So Toscano Classic Mini Pizza Bases, I bought these from Woolworths. We buy those because when we're traveling they've got a really good use by date, and they're really quick and easy to use. I've got some Golden Circle pineapple pieces, tomato paste, tomato sauce because Annie doesn't like tomato paste. I did forget one thing, I need my chicken sauce out of the fridge. I might get Annie to grab that for me. I've already got her to grab me some basil leaves. In the fridge there's some little thing of chicken spicy sauce, I like it on mine. Some basil leaves, I've got a little basil plant growing in thing there. I bought one of those plants from Woolies and it had the roots on it, so we stuck it in a cup of water and it's keeping it alive a little bit longer. I bought fresh basil in a little container, but it doesn't last too long. I buy this roast chicken slice breasts. It's already cooked. That's the brand there. And you can buy it in smaller bags or bigger bags. Some shredded ham. You can use bacon if you want to. You can use whatever you want on pizzas. You don't have to stick to what I'm showing you. A bit of salami or something like that if you want it. Capsicum, whatever. I like this fried chicken sauce on mine. Absolutely love it. Gives it a bit of tang. And I've just got one of those mozzarella balls. So I'll bring the camera over here a little bit closer and just show you plating it all up. Annie doesn't like cheese, so hers won't have cheese, mine will have everything, and we'll get it in this little cooker and show you what it looks like when it's finished. Okay, let's get into it. We'll get the pizza bases out first. Now these are sort of pre-cooked. We have made up our own pizza dough, but when you're traveling, like I said, these things here are really easy. They're sort of half thick if you want to call it, but they fit perfectly on these little pizza trays. And then it's just a matter of putting whatever sauce you like. Like I said, Annie doesn't like pizza sauce, so I just put tomato sauce on hers. And I just buy tomato paste, which is basically just tomato sauce, but a little bit thicker.
But it don't taste the same.
Annie's just told me it doesn't taste the same.
You put that other one you like.
Yeah, I bought one there, but it was a discontinued line and I haven't been able to find it. It was only a little bit left in the bottom of that, so
Wasn't there enough?
it wasn't enough to do a pizza tonight, but
There, Lukey, I spoke on camera.
Annie's just saying to Lukey Reed in Tasmania, she just spoke on camera, but probably didn't pick her up because she's too far away from my microphone. But just spread out your bottom ingredient. I always put this on first. I like heaps of it. Gives it plenty of flavour. I don't know whether it's the right way to or wrong way to do it, but that's what I do. Lick the spoon. First off, I like putting a bit of ham on there. So we'll open up this ham. Like I said, you can use bacon, but I just prefer ham because you don't bacon I like, you know, to make sure it's cooked properly, whereas ham, you can just put that on there and like it heats it up really well, but just gives it just as good as flavour as that shredded bacon that you buy as well. So I just get the Primo one, and we find we can get about 4 pizzas out of all these ingredients, depending on how much you load it up. I load Annie's up a little bit more than mine because she only has a couple of things on it, whereas I have cheese and all sorts of stuff. She just likes hers plain. Like I said, doesn't like...
Fussy.
She's a bit fussy, always been fussy, but you get that sometimes. Chicken next. I should have brought the scissors out so I can cut this so I can reseal it, but I've got it with this sharp knife here. So we like using this chicken because, like I said, it's pre-cooked again. Because all you're basically doing with these pizzas is you just want to heat them up, and that's why they're really quick and easy, and they're really tasty. I mean, Anne never complains. Like, she never really has pizza, but doing it this way, I just find it's just real simple food that is bloody tasty when you're travelling. And I tell you what, it's depending on what you put on it, it's bloody just as good as anything you'll buy at a pizza shop, if not better. Because I find a lot of those pizza shop pizzas, there's no real love in them. They just throw the ingredients on there and get them out the door as quick as possible. So having pizzas like this, I think, is pretty good. I'll get a bit of pineapple here. Open that up. And get another spoon around here, or a fork. Better be a bit civilised on camera. And we'll get some pineapple out. And don't worry about a bit of juice on there, that gives it a little bit more flavour. And Annie does like a pineapple, she tells me.
Well, I don't know what I did the other night.
She made one the other night and she said it didn't taste like mine. It was probably because she had to make it. I do probably 80% of the cooking. Normally when we do like a roast or something like that, Annie has a lot more feedback into doing roasts and things. But just the simple meals like this, it's something any mug can cook up. So that's looking pretty good. What do I do different? Now, I put my basil leaves on now because I find if I don't, they burn. So I love, it just gives it that authentic taste, the basil leaves. And especially with the mozzarella, I think if you haven't tried it, give it a go, because a lot of people just put shredded cheese on it, but you've got to get this mozzarella cheese. This stuff here really makes all the difference on your pizza, and it's probably not the authentic pizza that a few blokes I know would use, but I reckon it's pretty good. So I just cut off a few slices of this. This is the tricky part, cutting the slices off. But once you get a few of those on there, and that melts onto your pizza, I'll tell you what, it is bloody beautiful. And last of all on mine is just this spicy chicken sauce that I like putting on here. Just something I like. I get it from Woolies, fried chicken sauce. It's a chicken pizza, so that is it. So now, because I've been gas bagging for a fair few minutes and I've had this running, this should be hot enough, so I'll lift it off, put Annie's pizza on there, get the lid on there, and that should take about 10 minutes, I reckon. So I'll get Annie's done, then I'll do mine. I'll quickly go over here and show you this beautiful view. There's a guy down there fishing. He might catch some fish. But there's the river down there. And just over here, how good does that look, eh? So, bloody beautiful. We're camping over here, and absolutely amazing. So I'll show you what the pizza looks like in a second, and we'll finish off. Okay. Pretty sure Annie's is done. Been about 12 minutes. Oh, look at that. Browned up nicely on the top there, and the bottom should be nicely done too. Oh, yep. Yeah, that's good. I'll leave that hot pan on there and just slide mine straight onto that one. There we go. I'll just do mine the same. Put the lid back on so we don't lose too much heat. But there you go there. There's Annie's pizza there. No cheese, just pineapple, ham and chicken. And we'll see if we can cut it up a bit here. Oh yeah, you can hear that. It's nice and crunchy. Always good to have a bit of crunch on the bottom, I think. There we go. Throw the bits of ham back on for her. She can scrape them up though. You want them in kitty quarters?
Yes, please.
There we go.
Wait, don't rip my ham off.
Don't rip your ham off. Let me have a look. Oh yeah, just beautiful. Not too bad. Nice and crunchy. I'm getting the wind up here because I'm taking too long. There we go. I'll take that. You take that. What do you reckon?
Cheers.
Corellas are all going over, they can smell it. I'll show you mine when it's done. I'll take a bite and we'll finish off. Cheers everyone. Okie doke, I reckon mine will be done. Let's lift the lid off. Oh yeah, that looks bloody good. Sit that down there. And get this tray off. Have a look at that. How good does that look? Slide that off. Put that upside down because I'm also going to heat up a little bit of dessert pie for us. So I'll put that on there while I've got this going. I might have to put the ring on there actually, just to get a little bit more height. Good thing about this thing, you can use multiple things with it, and bloody good for cooking. So I'll move this camera around here. Hopefully I haven't cut too much of my head off, but I'll cut a bit of this pizza off. Oh yeah. Mozzarella, basil, chicken, spicy chicken, bloody beautiful. Birdies are at it again. This will be bloody hot, so I'll take a, that is bloody hot. That is bloody beautiful. The birdies are going mad. So that's it. My pizza cook up, how I do it. I reckon it's bloody easy, and I reckon if you try it, it'll be one of the nicest pizzas you'll ever have. These birds are going off tap over here, so hopefully you can hear me on the mic. I'll grab my camera. And we'll have a bit of closer look at this pizza. Have a look at that. How good does that look? And it bloody tastes amazing. So just a few ingredients, and you can cook yourself a gourmet meal while you're out camping. So cheers everyone, thanks for watching, stay safe, look after each other. If you've got any questions, queries or comments, leave them down below. I'm going to go enjoy this before it gets too cold. See yous, bye. Hi everyone, well I've got a cook up video tonight. We're out camping, we're at Yass in New South Wales, and going to be cooking up pizza tonight, just something simple and easy. Annie's just passed me some basil leaves, so I've got a basil plant growing inside in there. Let me check my camera lens, I think I've got grease or dirt all over it. Yes I have, it was looking a bit blurry there. Might have to get something and clean that. Stop recording.